She brought her bestie, so I brought the exit. I'd been planning our 2-year anniversary dinner for 3 weeks. Nice steakhouse in Riverside Square, white tablecloths, low lighting, the kind of place you dress up for. I was tying my shoes when she popped her head into the bedroom and said, "Hey babe, my friend Jake just got back from his work trip. Haven't seen him in forever. I invited him tonight. You don't mind, right?" I minded a lot. But she had that tone where any boundary I tried to express suddenly meant I was being weird or making things awkward. "Come on," she said. "It's just dinner. You two should get to know each other anyway. Don't be like that." And like an idiot, I caved. We arrived at 7. Jake was already at our table, my reservation, leaning back like the place belonged to him. He'd already ordered himself a cocktail on my tab, didn't even stand to shake my hand, just tossed me a nod and went back to monopolizing my girlfriend's attention. For the next hour, I sat there like a decorative plant, inside jokes flying back and forth. "Remember sophomore year? Oh my God, that party. Dude, tell him about junior year." Every time I tried to join in, Jake cut me off without even looking at me. My girlfriend laughed like she hadn't laughed with me in months. I may as well have been the busboy. Then came the ordering. I ordered a steak. She ordered salmon. Jake took the wine list like he was auditioning for Succession. "What's your most premium red?" he asked the waiter. "Something really special." Waiter recommends a bottle. $340. Jake grinned. "Perfect, we'll take it." I looked at my girlfriend, waiting for her to say literally anything. She just smiled and said, "That sounds amazing." They poured 3 glasses, raised them to old friends and new memory. Not to us, not to 2 years together, not to our anniversary, just them. I sat there realizing I was bankrolling a reunion I wasn't even part of. I excused myself, went to the bathroom, locked myself in a stall, and did the math on my phone. My food, plus my wine share, plus tax, plus tip, $260. I walked out with a plan, went to a different server at the bar. "Can you split off my portion from table 12? She looked confused, but did it. I paid cash, $260 plus $40 tip. Thanked her, walked out the back exit by the kitchen, got in my car, and drove home without a word. Turned my phone off for an hour. When I turned it back on, 53 missed calls, over 100 texts. "Where did you go? This isn't funny. They said you only paid your part. Are you serious right now? You left me with a $400 bill. I had to call my mom. This is so embarrassing. We're done." I replied once. "You invited someone to our anniversary dinner without asking. He ordered $340 wine without asking. You both ignored me all night and toasted to yourselves. I paid for my meal. Figure out the rest." The next morning, she showed up pounding on my apartment door, eyes puffy, mascara smeared. "We need to talk." I let her in. She started in immediately. "How could you humiliate me like that? In front of him? In front of everyone? Why was he there?" I asked. "It was our anniversary. He's my best friend. You're supposed to be okay with that. Best friends don't crash anniversary dinners and order $340 wine on someone else's card." She started crying. "You left me there. I had to call my mother. Do you know how embarrassing that was?" "You know what was embarrassing?" I said. "Being a third wheel at my own anniversary dinner." And then she said the sentence that made everything click into place. "Maybe if you weren't so insecure, you could handle me having male friends. This is why we don't work. You're jealous and controlling." Controlling? Because I didn't want to fund her date plus 1. "Get out," I said. She blinked. "Excuse me? We're done. Take your stuff and leave." She stormed out, calling me every name she could think of. I locked the door behind her.